What a great evening. I'd like to say good evening and welcome, whatever you're doing this evening, however the case may be. Like this is Top 105.3. We broadcast to you live and direct from ZWEDRU, Grand Jita County, Republic of Liberia. Today is Wednesday, the 4th day of February, and the year we meet AD 2025. And this program you are listening to called Civic Hour. And Civic Hour is our regular and usual program on Teach Our People Communications Incorporated. We are here for you today, so let's have a very great time. This Service Hour discuss issue relating to the right, duty, and responsibility of citizens. So I'd like to say welcome tonight. My name is Chris Beware, and those of you out there listening, following from the side of the radio, I'd like to say good evening. And those of you on Facebook, or if you want to join on Facebook, you tap in, Top FM/Top TV Liberia. So you're gonna get it live right over your Facebook page there. Just do that, and then you also share the broadcast. I'd like to say welcome. Don't you go away. My name is Chris Beware, and we are here for you tonight to provide education for our people, to discuss the issue. I know most of all in Liberia, there's a big problem that we have here, and as a young people, the old ones, we have the problem that we don't know our, civic duty and responsibility. And most of us know it, but only few of us know it. And then also again, we can educate our brothers and sisters to get to know what we are doing and how it's going to be like to know your own civic duty and responsibility. Also knowing the duty and responsibility of government is very important. So I like to say welcome. Don't you go away, and let's today I'm back to introduce our topic. But for tonight is it's going to be a very great night for everyone of us to work it out and make things better. Yeah, and make things better. We hold it right there. I'd like to say welcome. Sorry yesterday. It was not easy due to other technical human reason. I was unable to be here. So again, to remind you, it's going to be an everyday team to remind you we are seeking for sponsorship. If you're in the diaspora, if you're in Liberia, if you're in any part of the world, and then you're following the broadcast, it's very important that we educate our people when it comes to, the highest law book within the Republic of Liberia, which is the Constitution, and also teaching our people their right and responsibility. Yeah, their right and responsibility, and also, bringing it down to their level. Somebody will say maybe the God cannot, talk about the thing in standard. No, it's not a matter. It's not a matter of standard. It's the matter that our people get the message across. Yeah. If you're talking to people that are on certain level, you speak the way they will understand you. So our people have the saying that said, if you enter room, you act like if you enter room, you act like the rumors. So we in Liberia, before our people, even in the various classes, there are people teaching. If you go to school, you're teaching and you speaking social vocabulary, our children will not understand you. They will only be knocking their head, and then they don't understand you. So we are here to bring a program in two versions, the standard English and that of the simple English. That means we're going to make it very, very simple for you, for us to carry on the conversation. So I'd like to say welcome. Don't you go away. We are live on Facebook and Top FM and /Top TV Liberia. You just tap it at over your, if you open your Facebook, go to the search box and do that, and you're going to get out. Tonight we're going to be looking at Article 7 of the 1986 Constitution of Liberia. Article 7 of the 1986 Constitution of Liberia. I We talked about the Article 6 the last time, and we're just going to give you a little summary that says, what make Article 6 super important. We talk about that Article 6 promote fair and equal opportunity. It protects public resources. It demand accountability from leaders, encourage transparency and integrity, support national development. We talked about that one. That was very great and important. So again today or tonight we are here. So I don't know where you find yourself. If you're out of Liberia, I'd like to say good morning to you, and then good afternoon in Liberia. I'd like to say good evening to every one of you and welcome. My name is Chris Bewell. Follow the broadcast, share the broadcast, and also again, this program is never meant for only Chris Bewell alone. It meant for you guys out there to call and make a contribution as we will read the Constitution Article 7 to you. When we read it, we explain it, and then you join us for all to discuss and make our people understand whether it's important for all to look at that. So I like to say welcome. Quickly we continue. Let's get to Article 7 of the 1986 Constitution of Liberia. It reads, "The Republic shall consist with the principles of individual freedom and social justice enshrined in this Constitution, manage the national economy and natural resources of Liberia in such manner as shall ensure minimum feasible participation of Liberian citizens on a condition of equality, so as to advance the general welfare of the Liberian people and the economic of Liberia." That is Article 7. And what we just read, we're going to take it step by step to make you to understand what it really is saying. Now, if you read it like this, and you don't take your own time, you're not going to understand it. So we read that again, and then we'll start cutting it, step by step, breaking it down, and then for you guys that are listening, to get it clear, we go over it again. The Republic shall consist with the principle of individual freedom and social justice enshrined in this Constitution, manage the national economy and natural resources of Liberia in such manner as shall ensure maximum feasible participation of Liberian citizens on a condition of equality, so as to advance the general welfare of the Liberian people and the economic development of Liberia. So we're going to break it into pieces to make you to understand what are you really trying to say. So we come to number one, the one that talk about government must manage the economy responsibly. That portion that talk about consistent with the principle of individual freedom and social justice enshrined in this Constitution, manage the national economy and national and natural resources. Those two, there where we come from with two. We talk about government must manage the economy responsibly. Article 7 gives the government the duty to manage Liberia economy properly. So Article 7 now is telling you and I that it gives government a duty to manage our economy in the Republic of Liberia, not just like that, properly, that we will get the good thing and and understand that everybody in Liberia enjoy. And what are those? They have to manage properly. We say Article 7 gives the government the duty to manage Liberia economic properly. This includes the money that Liberia have. The government have to manage it for us properly. The government have to manage our money properly as Liberian citizens. 2, Businesses. Government need to also manage business. Somebody will ask, how can government manage business? If we have paved road all around here, like we talked about the last time, those roads, Grand Gate have many borders. Borders that government recognize. Those borders from there to Liberia have to be paved road. I mean, they have to put quota there. So simply mean it gave the business a way, it gave people the way to boost their business. If those roads are open, paved road, and the business people going there buying and their goods are going, no businessman will delay when it comes to uh, paying their taxes to government. The government need to manage our money because our money is not for one individual. How much Liberia have within their account, and how can the country go? How much they coming in? So I like to say welcome, welcome. This is Top 105.3. This is your program, Civic Hour, and this program comes your way from Monday to Friday, 7 o'clock to 7:55, 55-minute presentation, bringing you education that unite and bring up development of our various counties and communities. So I'd like to say welcome today. If you just joining us, we are talking about or discussing Article 7 of the 1986 Constitution. You can send in your comments. We're going to read it out later. We are live. And also again, later on we'll open the phone lines that every one of all has, a very great interaction when it comes to providing education. So the first portion that we read is government must manage the economic responsibly. So this Article 7 gives the government the duty to manage Liberia economic properly. Yeah, to manage the economic properly. So what are those things that they need to manage? The government need to manage. This include, this particular management include money, the money the Liberian people have. Some when other government were in power, the people said that they were using their own money to bluff around, get their women, then all kinds of things. And that's the truth. Because if our people, if the president going out, how many people he carry, they will take bill, all the kind of stuff. All of these things is the taxpayer money, while the common people are suffering. The next thing they need to manage is the business. Liberian people the government need to manage the business. That one is not with the citizens of the government. So how can the government manage the business? If we have paved road and goods coming in the country with reasonable price, not collecting too much taxes from the people, and so they try to, if you're not collecting too much taxes from the people will be able to sell the business to the people with a reasonable price. So the government need to manage the business. Okay, to talk about trade, a government also trade. We have natural resources within the Republic of Liberia. The natural resources is where other country can buy it, an investor come in. And then also again it talk about what they need to manage. They talk about the government need to manage the national development plan. The government have a plan, so they need to manage that plan to carry on those things they told the people that they were going to do, and which of course is very, very much important for us as a citizen. We need to do that. So for this part, the economy must be managed for the benefit of the people, not a few individuals. This is a problem we have in the Republic of Liberia. The government are not doing a due diligence when it comes to, they are not doing a due diligence when it comes to our money, our businesses, and other things that we use from day one. And we wish that Liberians follow this. The government need to manage our economy properly, because only few people in Liberia always enjoying the immunity of Liberia, while we the citizens we suffer all of this time, and no one willing to help us. We go to the second one that have to do with management of natural resources. Liberia is rich in natural resources such as the land, the forest, mineral, water resources. These are the things we Liberians we have. We have land. That is number one. If you go in any county, there are many forests all over those counties. And so what happening? We have land. We talk about forests. We have forests. Those forests are also land. We have mineral. I don't know which of the country in Liberia that don't have mineral. The whole land we sitting down on here, so the land that we own as Liberia is rich. We have mineral. We have water resources. We have river. We have creek. Those things are very important. Other countries don't have river. And because when Google things start to come, people will run pipe from the river and make the water to be more suitable and well, prepared for people use. So you don't hear suffering for water. In other countries, people suffer for water, but it's not Liberia. So this one say, government should manage our natural resources. The land we have, government need to manage it. Like for example, other people can say, some part of Africa is Liberia. Because the government never managed our land, so that part of portion was taken from Liberia. And today it live there. People take it. The other country take it, it's for them. Because the government never managed our land. The forest we have, government sometimes allow people to go there and cut our, Tibet, those forest trees and carry them and go. And Liberia don't benefit from that. Those forests are the forests that are protecting Liberia. Because we got some wild animals in those forests. Then got mineral. As I talked about it earlier, we have gold, we have diamond, we have iron ore, and now we have crude oil. Liberia is rich. I spoke to one of my bossmen that I'm working with doing on mail time, Mr. Paul G. Thompson. There's a country that people only have quota, the quota we use to make people, that their own source of income for the country, their own of income of the economy they use, the system they use. So the quota grow. When they dig the quota, they sell it to other countries that want to build quota. Then they give it to them. After a few years, that quota they dug is going to grow. So that is the own of business they're doing within that country. But for Liberia is blessed. Liberia is blessed and few people enjoying the immunity. And the citizens are suffering. Liberia is blessed with national resources. We are blessed. We have forests, we have land, we have mineral and water resources. That is true. So this particular thing we're talking about now is the government duty to manage our resources, to manage our land. No one will come from different country again and take our land and quarter Liberia. And we need as a citizen, as we know today, our government, like the recent time, year back, the Muslim people we are lying here, it was not easy. In Bazan, people used to go in the forest and the people there, they talk, even they send other people there. Because the people were fighting to say the people will not claim our land. At the end, when they start taking it, they say that Africa, they want that African people get it. And now what happened? So we need to be very, very careful. Water resources, Yes, indeed. What we want to say, we apologize, sincerely apologize for power outage. AC left, so we have to use power, too. So we like to say welcome. Thanks so much for being there. This is Top 105.3, and you are listening, following the program, uh, the Civic Hour on Top FM. I like to say welcome. Welcome. Let hear you tonight on this platform. We are here discussing Article 7 of the Liberian Constitution, and my name is Chris B. Wem. I'd like to say welcome. Sorry for the interruption, but we are here for you. We are here for you tonight on this station. So let's take the short break. Yes, indeed, let's take the short break. When we come back, we continue our presentation. You love me, you told Liberian you love them. So I like to say welcome tonight. We are discussing Article 7 of the Liberian Constitution, the Liberian Constitution. Liberia Constitution, 1986 Constitution of the Republic of Liberia. So I like to say welcome, don't you go away. My name is Chris B. I'm one of the reporters here. Today is the midweek edition of the program Civic Hour. Civic Hour comes your way from Monday to Friday, 7 o'clock to 7:55. Somebody say, yeah, that works. The break in Jamaican. Yeah, we lost LEC, so we were able to continue with my gene. So keep glued. Coming up at 8 o'clock again, we're gonna have guests on the radio. But tonight we are here on the Civic Hour, and this is a privilege. It's a privilege to our people to admire this program, to promote the program, to get ready to support the program, that every time we come here to be able, let educate our people. Let make our people to understand what is the higher law and what we need to follow as citizens. So this time come around, I told you this program is where we welcome your view, your comments, and also recommendation for all to transform the great platform and bring it closer to our people. So again, if you want to be part of the show while we are still discussing, maybe you understand the program, you can call us and then we have the time talking. Yeah. You told the people you love them. You told all you love all. Let's go to the phone line and take our first caller right here this evening. Hello.
Hello, good evening.
Yeah, what is your name? Where are you joining us from?
I am old man Joseph Batua, calling you from Save the Children area.
Okay. Let's hear you, Father.
My concern here is in Liberia as a whole. Whether they are teaching civic. One.
Okay.
The second one is civic if it is not taught, nobody will know his or her right in Liberia to criticize or to condemn anything that government will do. But some of these children they don't know what they call civic in school.